Not muted very much by the frigid conditions. They were hale and hearty and cooking and drinking and having fun tonight. Ball blows off the tee, so Harrison Butker will try it again. As Patrick Mahomes went 3 of 5, and the players you highlighted on that drive, those are the only guys who touched the ball, Jason.
Yeah, towards the end of the season, you can see that Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid trust those guys. Pacheco, Travis Kelce, Rashee Rice, they featured them early on, and those guys came through.
Wind at the back of Harrison Butker here. Barrios Atletico, touchback, and here comes the Miami offense.
Tua Tagovailoa, Alabama.
Raheem Mostert, Purdue.
Alec Ingold, Wisconsin.
Tyreek Hill, Pearson Community College.
Jalen Waddle, Alabama.
Durham Smythe, Notre Dame.
Teron Armstead, Arkansas at Pine Bluff.
Robert Jones, Middle Tennessee State.
Liam Eichenberg, Notre Dame.
Robert Hunt, Louisiana.
Austin Jackson, Southern California.
First of the league in points most of the year, dropped to second behind Dallas with their late struggles. Mostert back in the lineup. He's been out the last couple. Facing the noise and the Chiefs from the 25. First playoff snap, Tagovailoa. They will pitch it. It's Mostert. It's a yard. Not much more, as George Karlaftis and Nick Bolton were there on the stop. For Tua Tagovailoa, he started every game in this 2023 season, led the league in passing yards, top 5 in some other key categories you see there. We say making his playoff debut. Remember when they were the wild card in Orchard Park last year, Skylar Thompson started that game. Thompson's the third quarterback for the Dolphins. Mike White backs up Tagovailoa. Tyreek in motion, 2nd and 9. Inside give. Less than a yard for Mostert that time. Willie Gay over there, and 3rd down coming up for the Dolphins.
And it's a big one early on in the ball game when Kansas City drives and scores a touchdown like that at home under these conditions. Miami has to respond. They come in to try to run the football. Kansas City's having none of it, and now it's 3rd and 8, and the crowd noise will be a factor in this game. Anticipate some pressure from Steve Spagnuolo, Kansas City's defensive coordinator, to try to get this ball out quickly.
And we get whistles before it's a false start. You mentioned the noise as Austin Jackson, the right tackle, was guilty there.
Not an easy task for these guys with all this crowd noise. Looks like he flinched a little bit, but it was a good look at Spagnuolo bringing pressure there. I think in 3rd and extra long, you'll probably zone here. See if they can make him throw it underneath and rally and tackle.
3rd and 13 to his first throw. Lobbing it out, Jeff Wilson Jr. on the run, brought down shy of the 30-yard line. A quick 3 and out for this Miami offense as Nick Bolton, the ringleader of it all, made the stop.
It's the exact start that Andy Reid wanted and the one that Mike McDaniel did not want. Defense doesn't show up early. Kansas City gets ahead, and then you get a 3 and out. And here comes this Kansas City crowd. They're into this one.
Jake Bailey, who has punted with the Patriots in his past, will kick it away. Richie James stands back at the 25. Able to get it away. Not much on it. Going to go out of bounds. Be stopping before it takes that right turn out of bounds. Mahomes and the playoffs in this postseason. A look at Money Mahomes is brought to you by Hotels.com. This has been the time of the year when Patrick has cashed in and made opponents pay. His playoff run, almost 32 points a game. Ranks in the top 5 starts, the highest, as long as you've made 5 starts in your postseason career. And 36 touchdown passes, most all time in that short stretch of 15 games played. This one out on the edge to McCole Hardman, and he'll gain just a couple of yards on that one. Kader Kohu took the worst of that. His helmet is off, and we'll see if Kohu's going to come out or stay in for a second. The nickel for this Dolphins defense.
Yeah, you know what's amazing about Money Mahomes is he's so good. He's historically good in the regular season, and he seems to get even better in the postseason. And off to a great start here. We talked to him yesterday, completely unfazed by the weather. We're just going to go play. He looks comfortable out there tonight.
You're facing 3rd and 6, and pressure from the Dolphins. Picked up, Mahomes shot downfield, and incomplete. The wind definitely affected that as Hardman was trying to find a way to chase it down. Patrick wanted him to keep going, but he and McCole cannot hook up, and KC will punt it away.
This is Hardman outside, and it's a double move versus an all-out pressure. So it's going to be man-to-man coverage on Eli Apple, and Hardman just a hard time kind of tracking where that ball is. They do a good job in protection, giving Patrick time to get it out. He gets it up there early. Hardman couldn't find it. It's a missed opportunity.
And of note, Kadarius Toney, such an impact player at the postseason last year, in some headline plays this year. He is inactive tonight. Berrios gets away. These Chiefs fans have shown up for another playoff game at Arrowhead. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Devon Achane is the back. Drive 2 is a swing out to Jalen Waddle. Get him on the edge. He'll move close to the 20-yard line against this Kansas City defense. Second in points, second in yards allowed. What a job done by Steve Spagnuolo this year. Both Mostert and Achane, the starting running back and the backup in for Miami. It's Mostert running inside to get the first down. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. First down of the game for the Dolphins offense, Jason.
You know, Mike, and that is a big one for them to kind of turn the momentum in this game around a little bit. And good patience by Mike McDaniels. The early runs weren't good, but like we said, they're a good running football team. And so much of their passing game, the play-action game, comes off of that. The conditions are a challenge for anybody, particularly for a guy like Tua who hasn't played in these conditions. So running it, throwing some of those quick screens is a good approach early.
Tyreek in motion. Pitch it to Achane. Speedy guy, but can he get it going on a night like this? Drew Tranquil, terrific offseason acquisition for the Chiefs, on the tackle for no gain.
It is just so impressive what Steve Spagnuolo has done with this defense. The youngest defense in the league. Take a look at Tranquil coming over from the Chargers, a guy who's played a lot this year because of the injury to Bolton, and he's found a role, and he's one of those guys week in and week out. He just simply makes tackles and makes a lot of plays.
Even when their fast guys get it so far, they'll feel the speed of the Dolphins like you normally do, right? 2nd and 10. Fake to Achane. Tua rolling and running. And Tagovailoa comes out of bounds here. Not many designed runs for Tua this year. His longest rush of the year was 9, and he just matched it on that carry for Miami.
And this is a big part of what Miami does. We've seen them pitch the ball outside a couple times. This is the action off of that. Here's the compliment. Tranquil does a good job covering Waddle. Tua says, I'll take the yards. It's a good decision. Under these conditions, put the ball away, get north and south. It's a big first down for the Dolphins.
Yeah, with the ball in his left hand as he went out of bounds, that got him to the 35. So it's his longest run of the year and a first down. Smythe, a tight end in motion. Tagovailoa looks, flips it out, and is brought in. A lot of bodies were in the way. It got over them to Achane. And the third-round rookie out of Texas A&M has a big gain there of about 9.
You know, Mike, we had that great visit with Mike McDaniels the other night as we look at Tua just navigating the pocket and making a good throw. Grew up in Hawaii, played at Alabama, now he's down to Miami. Hasn't been in conditions like this. He looks pretty comfortable. The ball's spinning out of his hand.
We're asking, would it be a glove for Tagovailoa? He really wanted to have a good feel for the ball tonight. Has gone gloveless, and so far so good. 2nd and 1, flip it out. Chan cannot get it. It was ruled a forward pass, therefore incomplete. And of course, when we speak of the glove, we've seen guys in rain or cold conditions use a glove on their throwing hand. And Tua is a righty for everything but what he does the best, and that's play quarterback.
Yeah, and he made the good throw to A-Chan earlier, and then he comes back and not his best throw there. And now they have this tricky little 3rd and 1. Running the football in these conditions. There's going to be a lot of red shirts around the line of scrimmage. The key is who wins the ball, who wins the line of scrimmage at the outset.
Out of the pistol with A-Chan. He'll take it with a flag down. It's a first down. The early preliminary indication was against Kansas City, Miami, I should say.
Illegal formation. Offense. Number 11 covered up. Number 81. It's a 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
So we're watching Cedric Wilson and Durham Smythe, the tight end, on that near side.
You see him right there. Cedric has to be off the ball covering up Smythe, but go from 3rd and 1 to 3rd and 6 in these conditions with this crowd noise. It's a big penalty early on in the game.
And not what you expect from a 60-year player in the league like Wilson.
No. Looks like man coverage.
35, Tua puts it up, high and intercepted. It's Mike Edwards in the back, coming up with the pick. Tagovailoa tries to throw in the middle, and instead of a short 1-yard pickup for a first down, good field position again for KC. We'll watch the veteran Edwards control it against his chest. An interception of Tagovailoa and the Dolphins.
AWS can do this for the NFL. Imagine what it can do for your business.
Hey, you! Can we come together? Hey, you!
New Balance. We got now.
This NFL season, every Captain Morgan ad that's not an ad, but still kind of is an ad, could be a clue.
Am I a clue?
No, you're Super Bowl champion, Victor Cruz.
Cool. Ooh, muffins.
Just follow the captain and see where it takes you.
Follow the captain.
Subway is now slicing their deli meats fresh. That's why the garlic roast beef is preferred by this QB.
And preferred by QBs with some beef, like us.
And if we prefer it, we know you'll prefer it too. Wait, we have beef?
So much beef.
Right now, get a free footlong at Subway. Like the new Deli Heroes. Buy 1 footlong in the app, get 1 free.
It's a pretty big deal.
Kinda like me. Order in the Subway app today.
Hang on.
Oh, wow!
Tell me how to stop them.
It's too late.
This is gonna be fun.
I am going to find your son.
Come and get it. I plan to.
Back to work.
Tonight, breaking news as we come on the air.
Start your engines.
Now is raw.
How hard is it to see it like this?
Our house is no longer here, but we are here.
Now is real.
Let's break down what we know and then the big questions still outstanding.
News for the generation of now is NBC News Now.
Mike Edwards in the starting lineup because of injury comes up with the interception. Had one during the season as Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins had something good going on the ground. But the mistake gives Kansas City the ball back with good field position for their 3rd drive. Last one started at the 44, this one the 42. Dolphins show and bring first down pressure again, and hit as he throws was Mahomes, and the pass was incomplete for Rice. with no flag on the contact. Let's go back to the interception.
75% of the turnovers start in the pocket, and that's Charles Omenihu inside working on Robert Jones, and it's the pressure right into his face that causes him to back up and throw the ball high, giving Edwards a chance to pick it off. He felt the heat in his face, had bad vision, falling away, makes the bad throw. Edwards makes him pay.
Side of 3 left in this first quarter. Mahomes all day to throw it. In the middle, it's Rice. Rashee Rice. Dolphins can't bring him down. And Rice is stopped at the 35-yard line. Gain of 23.
Mike, something we've seen in the last couple drives by defensive coordinator Vic Fangio is he pressured on first down, he pressured on third down. And you can see why. When he doesn't pressure, Patrick Mahomes has all day. He's literally standing in the pocket, letting these receivers uncover. And early on in this ball game, Rashee Rice, the rookie, is showing up. This moment is not too big for him. He's catching the ball strong in his hands and making a lot of big plays for the Chiefs.
From the 35, Pacheco, good inside run. Through a tackle again. Miami is not having a good tackling start to this one. Gain of 11. First down, Pacheco.
The strength of this Kansas City Chiefs offense is inside, the inside 3 guys. Creed Humphrey, Joe Thuney, Trey Smith, creating holes inside. Thuney pulls from left to right. One more time, Pacheco going north and south into the teeth of the defense. And trust me, over the course of the game, he keeps running this hard. They do not want to tackle number 10.
And this Miami defense that is missing a half dozen starters with injury, another one down. Eli Apple is being looked at by the athletic training staff. They lost their edge rushers in Jalen Phillips and Bradley Chubb going into the game against Buffalo last Sunday night. And then Andrew Van Ginkel and Cameron Good were hurt. Vic Fangio is running out of players on this defense so far, Jason.
They certainly have, and they've done it a lot of different ways. They like to pull guys. The all-pro Joe Thuney pulling from left to right. Again, Pacheco, north and south, right down the middle of the defense. Now it's Thuney and Noah Gray both pulling. Pacheco down the middle of the defense, and sometimes he just straight fly. There's a wide zone to the left-hand side. A lot of those red shirts knocking the white shirts off the ball, and Pacheco is running angry right down the throat of this Dolphins defense.
2nd and 7, Mahomes retreating, throwing wide open. Kelsey through his hands. He almost looked at his hands like, come on. This happened in the regular season. Didn't think it was going to happen here.